What's going on, YouTube? This is going to be my first video for Star Citizen as a brand new player. What you just witnessed was 20 minutes into this video on Twitch stream. I gained help from the chat. I just crashed it. So we're going to do a flashback. We're going back to the beginning where I'm just trying to pick where I'm going to start off here. Just looking and reading it, just like the locations. New Babbage was the one that kind of stuck out to me as the coolest of the three. Had a lot of people tell me that Lorville was the place to start after I started playing for a couple days, but that's okay. New Babbage is where I started. This is actually just a little precursor to what's to come, so we're gonna let it load here for a second. I am using a voice recorder over the audio because apparently when I streamed it, my audio was messed up and no one in the chat told me, so that's okay. Later in this video, you're going to see a gentleman by the name of Persons117. Persons117 followed me. He's a player for Star Citizen, and after talking with him for a bit, I actually learned a lot about Mr. Persons. He's going to be coming up a lot in these upcoming videos. This is kind of a little more like a fun, like, hey, intro video to show my first couple experiences. So what I'm going to show here is a takeoff, hopefully, from New Babbage. And then we get to space. We make it a goal to get to space. With chat's help, I was able to use the quantum drive to get to my first planet for a delivery mission, and then I was able to successfully land the Freelancer, which is a beautiful ship. If anyone's like coming from a new player, I know that the initial cost of the game is a little daunting, but I mean, I would go with a bigger ship. A Cutlass or a Freelancer, you're gonna have a good time. So it was actually quite fun watching this part when I was doing the editing, just because there's no tutorial, right? So because there's no tutorial, I had no idea how to get out of the bed. So here I'm just kind of looking around for some. Alright, I will show you some of the graphical options, but just messing around with the controls, I was able to figure out that F is how you work the world. F for function, I would imagine. So after I messed with the controls a little bit, graphics, just kind of set them up a little better, or at least for my build. I do manage to get out of the bed, and then we're gonna cut to. I cut out most of the tram part because it was just me pretty much being stupid and just looking around, and I was gonna show more of that later on with actual good audio. But yeah, so. As you can see, I'm just completely confused. The look on my face right now is priceless. That was an accident. Like, I literally went over there and I was like, oh, it says get up. I'm like, how do I get up? Oh, I can just click it. Alright, cool. So, I managed to get my way to the hangar after a countless 25-minute walk around and a tram ride that, again, there's no tutorial, so I just kind of winged it. And this is where everything kind of went wrong. I don't know what happened. I must have hit a couple keybinds when I was getting the ship activated and everything, and that was kind of the reason for the crash. But just walking into this room right here and seeing that was just mind-blowing. Like, the game's an alpha, right? And I wasn't expecting anything like this. I understand that the game's a little buggy still and whatnot, but the amount of detail that are in some of these ships, it's just a beautiful game. It's essentially eye candy. If you like outer space games, stuff like that, this is eye candy. There's no doubt about it. Like, the combat system seems to be really fun. The ship designs, the look, the feel, the flying. After you get the hang of it, it's all a blast. And don't worry about crashing your first ship 20 minutes into your game time. You have insurance on that first ship, and that's how you kind of get your ships back. And crashing's going to happen. It's going to happen a lot. It actually happens to me a few times over the course of my 3-day stream. So, just checking out the ship and the scope and the size. It's just fantastic. So, my first goal was obviously to figure out how to fly the ship, get out of the spaceport. And this is where kind of everything went wrong. I was reading the chat. They were guiding me on what to do, and I must have did not hit enter. And then when I went to go type to them, I hit a lot of keybinds really fast, and that's what caused that first crash you guys saw at the beginning of the video. space. Trying to navigate the map, everything, like I said, there's no tutorial, so it's really hard to do all this at first. The cool thing was the community is very helpful for new players. If this is like, if you stumble across this video and you don't know if you want to get this game or not, I took the leap. I got it. I can say that I want to be playing this alpha for a very long time. I'm going to learn more about the mechanics, more about skills, how to make money, stuff like that. I had two really good, really helpful guys in my chat that took the time to explain things for me. And later on the stream, the gentleman who's going to be following me here shortly on the screen, Persons117, big shout out to you, bud. I hope you see this video. But you know, he took me under his wing. You know, first time playing on Christmas Day, and I'm sorry, Christmas Eve. And you know, he took me under his wing and took me around some tours of some ships. You know, and ships. I thought my ship was big, and it's not compared to these other ships. And he took me under his wing, and I crashed some of his ships. You know, and he was a great sport about it and whatnot. And Persons is a gentleman that's going to be appearing a lot in the upcoming videos I'll be posting. Two idiots and a spaceship, which is it's just going to be a whole other series on itself. This is kind of more like an intro to my first take and experience on it. But there's Persons right there. The cool thing about this game is, if you can see right in front of me in the HUD, like, that's the sun, and it's casting this beautiful shot over the planet, which is just amazing. So here, you know, I thought landing was going to be the hardest part. I must be a natural flyer, because I caught on to the controls really quick for at least flying, and it's actually quite interesting here, coming in and landing and just kind of seeing how the weather is affecting my ship and everything. It's insane. The amount of the physics engine, the amount of detail into this game. I gotta tell you gotta try it. Even if you buy just a $40 ship just to go for the eye candy, you gotta try it. And just to give it perspective, like for other games that I've played, $40 to $60 for a ship, that's kind of like your basic Xbox game, right? I opted out for the Freelancer because it was on sale for $110. I decided to get that. In my eyes, and the only reason I made that decision is I spent $150 on Tarkov and the Darkness Edition, you know, and I kind of dig that, and it was a good leap for me, so I made the leap here, and I was well worth it. Like I said, the graphics and the amount of detail going into this game, phenomenal, and it's only gonna get better. Like, it's been an alpha for a long time, and it gets a bad rap and whatnot for that. But I mean, the developers aren't owned by Activision, I don't believe, or BioWare or anyone like that. So they're taking their time and they're trying to get it done right, and how the guy envisioned it, you know. And I hope that I'm there to see this game launch. I hope I'm part of the. I hope I join a community here soon that I can personally help new players as well, because I think that'd be awesome. So yeah, just here's the ship coming in for landing. Just great detail, just crazy amount of lighting and graphics into this game. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I catch you guys in the stream sometime. Feel free to stop by and shoot me a like and a share, you know. And yeah, you guys have a good one.